way? Oh, hell no.
You good?
I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry. I almost died there for a moment. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and wherever you are.
Yes, in the world today.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but we are back.
Yes.
Life kind of got the best of me.
Yeah.
Working not one, not two, but three jobs, and then having wisdom teeth pulled out last week.
Yes. I'm glad you're doing better though.
Am I though?
Are you?
No, I'm not doing better.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I know you said your mouth was still hurting.
Yeah, mouth is still hurting and everything, and actually, let me go on ahead and tell them. They did have some problems bringing me back to life once they unalived me.
Which is so crazy to me because all the times you talk to me about being like the most fearful about that part of the wisdom tooth surgery, and then for that to happen is just like, are you serious? So I kept trying to reassure you, like everything's gonna be okay, and then they have problems.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, everybody said that it was gonna be okay.
Because it's like you don't want to be like, oh well, you know what? Maybe they might have some problem waking you up. Like, no, you don't want to tell you that.
Yeah, but it's okay though, because now that I have experienced death, and have survived, and I'm more mature.
Yes.
You know, I'm not gonna start the show off how I actually wanted to start the show off.
How was that?
I had some shit to say to some people. But we're just gonna skip past that a little bit, and we're just gonna jump right into the show.
Yes.
So let's talk about these killers.
Yeah. So I've been watching.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've been watching this anime. I think I told you about it before. It's called Black Butler. Have you ever heard of it before?
I bet you there's not a single black butler in there.
Oh no, there's not.
I knew. Okay.
There's not. It takes place in I think 1800. The 1800s in London.
Oh yeah, we weren't butlers back then. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay.
But it's basically about this kid. His family was murdered, his mom and his dad. So he basically summons a demon, and they make a contract with each other. And until he gets revenge on who killed his parents, the butler, who's also a demon, he's tasked to like take care of him, protect him, and then once he does get the revenge on the people that killed his parents, he consumes his soul.
Okay.
It's a really good anime.
This is off to a great start. Wow.
It's really good.
Let me get Crunchyroll.
No, I really wish you could, because it's a really good anime. It's really old, but it's really good. But besides that, Jack the Ripper is in the storyline of the show. And I was watching it and I was just thinking, I don't really know much about Jack the Ripper, but the way they like depicted him was really interesting. So I did a little bit of research. Dude was, he was interesting. They never found out really who he was or what he looked like.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and this is like decades and decades and decades ago.
Right.
So it's like, you know, they never found out really who he was. He was very good at like masking himself, obviously, but he mainly went after prostitutes and women. And the way he killed these women, he would snatch out like their uteruses and like all of their reproductive organs.
I thought you was gonna say their hair.
No, he went for like the uterus and the ovaries and the kidneys as well.
Okay.
That was his way of killing these women, and it was always women he killed. I don't think he ever killed any men.
Right.
No, it was always women. But I just think it's crazy that they never found him.
I never knew that. I thought he was found. Okay.
No.
Wow.
So, and I think like most of the cases for the women are like obviously they're closed because it's been like so long. But I just thought that was interesting. I was like, I don't really know much about Jack the Ripper, and that's why they call him Jack the Ripper, because
he was ripping. I never knew that.
He was ripping out. Yeah, he was ripping out organs and people's uteruses, and
people are crazy. They're animals.
And the very
bark.
The very last woman that he ended up killing, there's like pictures of what she looks like online, and it's sick. Like
like her after pictures.
Yeah, like he completely like he literally tore her to shreds. Like, I'm not over exaggerating. He did. Like, he took out pretty much every organ in her body and placed them in certain areas, like on her bed. He put like something under a table, chopped off both of her boobs, like just clean off.
Okay.
Took out some intestines. Just, I don't know, it's really gross and grimy and sick and wrong, but it's also so interesting to me because it's just like, how could you do that to someone? Like, and then so precisely too. And they said he had no previous knowledge on like how to, like, you know, cut open a body and take things out. He just did it. Just
dang.
Yeah.
And this is around what time period?
Like 1888, I think, is when he first started. I think that's when he made his first attempt or murder, was in 1888.
Dang.
Yeah, he was never caught. It was in the Whitechapel district of London in 1888. Yeah.
Ooh. Not the WCD.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I just thought the way they depicted him in the anime was really cool, because I was like, I don't know much about him. I've heard that name, of course, like my whole life, Jack the Ripper. Like there's so many stories and movies about him, but I didn't know like truly what he did, like who his main demographic of people was that he went after. It was all women, and they were mostly prostitutes that he went after. I guess he just wasn't feeling the prostitutes and was like, you gotta go.
Okay, can I say something?
What?
Listen, and this is not to bring any light on him or what he did, but
what?
There's a cutaway in Family Guy.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was like Cleveland's aunt or something like that. She had came into town, and she was supposed to be like a psychic or some type of some type of medium. Yeah, and she was telling everyone at the table what they were like in their past lives. And when she got the Quagmire, she held his hand. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you were Jack the Ripper." And all you see is like London back then is dark, it's foggy.
Was that supposed to be? Wasn't it his like Jamaican aunt or something?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I remember that.
No, because I think about that, and it's so funny because this woman was just walking and she stops, and all you hear are just footsteps like in the distance, and out of nowhere you just hear giggity.
I remember that now. Okay.
So when you said Jack the Ripper, that's the
you
first thing that pops in my
you
mind. And it is so hard not to laugh. Listen. Murdering is wrong, okay? But Family Guy...
It's hilarious.
Okay, yeah, okay. Jack the Ripper. That's crazy.
But yeah, that's what I thought about that. I was just like, what's going on with him? Because I just really didn't know much about him until I did the research, and then I was watching Black Butler, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Dude was just hacking up women like crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna start watching that.
It's so good. Yeah.
I'm scared, but I'm gonna start watching it. But I will say, let me tell you about some of the killers here.
Here.
Oh yes, in Wichita.
Okay.
This happened a long time ago.
Right.
2000. And so...
Oh.
Have you heard of the Carr brothers since you've been here?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, that was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
When they went on a week-long crime killing spree is what they actually labeled it as.
Yeah.
Killing spree for a week.
Yeah,
shooting and robbing and kidnapping people and raping people.
They were mentioned on the news not too long ago. Yeah, and I think that's...
Girl, you get the news here?
My grandpa watches it all the time.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
It's always on the TV.
Okay.
Like every time I go over. So I think it was CNN, and they somehow made like a little segment on the news. I don't know what it was for, but yeah, I remember hearing that. Carr brothers.
It's true. It happened here. Crazy. There's been a few things that happened here, actually.
I believe it.
Okay,
I believe it.
Listen, don't talk about these people.
I believe
Notice
it.
I said these people and not my people. I don't care nobody here.
No, I believe it.
Well, it was, oh gosh, and this is really bad. I don't think you've probably heard about this, and it's really, really vague, but I remember learning about it. It was these two guys, they kidnapped this woman, and it was like in the wintertime, they kidnapped her. They took her out to a stadium. Wait, was this here? I don't know, it might not have been here, but they took her out to a stadium and they were just torturing her. They were hitting her with the car. They were beating on her. No. Oh gosh, in the snow. It was very, very sad. It really hurt my heart.
When did this happen?
I don't know. Like, I heard about it, like in high school, but you gotta remember, high school for me, that was over 10 years ago. But I remember learning about it, and I was like, these people are crazy. I said, I can't be living here. This is a little bit too hood for me. But I'm pretty positive that happened here. And I was like, first of all, how do you even get a damn car to a fucking stadium? Like a football stadium.
They figured something out.
That's crazy.
They must have had that plan for a while too.
Right. And you just did it to that one woman? Listen.
They had a vendetta out against her probably. Because it's like, well, why her of all? I mean, why anybody, but like, why her? I wish I knew more about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google that a little bit later on.
That's crazy.
It's very, very interesting. But you want to know what's even crazier than that? My damn relationships.
Oh no! What's going on?
We're not gonna talk about this last one that I had. That was last year because I'm so mature. I've decided not to put someone's business out there like that.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you later on. But
Okay.
I was thinking about this last night, and I was like, man, like I've only had like one legit relationship, and before that, like right before that, I had an even more serious but not legit relationship. And then I was like, dang, hold on. I forgot I dated somebody when I was 22.
Oh shoot! So that just you just kind of forgot about that. Wow.
For good reason. Okay, so listen. I was a young tender thing working at the bowling alley. And I met this dude. And we had talked for a little bit, like on and off. And then we finally like actually were able to do something, you know, like meet up and everything. And the dude was just straight up like, I want to date you. I was like, you don't know me. And I don't know you. Like, we've only like met like went out once.
Why are you trying to
You're really trying
zoom
to
in? Like,
you're really trying to force something that might not even
right,
you know,
like we've only
be
hung
good.
out like a few times. Like, why are you
Not even a few times.
a couple times?
Just once.
Once.
Okay, it was twice. I'm
okay,
sorry.
a couple
It's coming back a little bit.
times. A couple
But yeah,
times.
twice. And I was like, I don't really think so because
I want to date you. He said it just like that. Like, I'm gonna date you. Just plain out.
I mean, you know how guys be. They want, oh, I want you to be mine, whatever.
They be real, like, forceful when they want you to do something. They're like, I want you to do it now. And it's like, wait a minute.
Right, but I wasn't really having it. Like, I told her, I said, listen, I am busy, okay, because I'm working, for some reason, long hours at the bowling alley where I'm not getting home until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And at that time, I was taking my brother to work on the other side of town, but also I was taking him to school out in El Dorado.
Oh.
Which is not far.
It's not, but it's like maybe, what? At least from where I am, I think it's like maybe 20, 25 minutes away, maybe.
Yeah, so, which I was still living like in this area, like literally just a mile back south. So it probably take me like 30 minutes. I have to go to his side of the town to get him. So I'm always busy and I don't really have time to like really talk or anything. And he was like, I still want to give it a try. And I'm like,
are you not hearing me, dude? Like, I'm telling you.
No, I gave him what he wanted. I said, okay, fine. Let's do it. Dated for like a week. Yep. And in that week, which I had never told him where I worked at, why did he walk in with like his nephew? Like he just walked in, walked all the way across the building, and then walked out. And then texted me and was like, you don't seem that busy. And I'm like, okay.
It's giving...
You think I want to wear khakis and a bowling t-shirt just for the fun of it?
It sounds kind of stalkerish to me. Why are you coming up to my place of work that I didn't even tell you about? You just kind of figured...
Which, I mean, there's only...
kind of figured that out.
Yeah, like, there's only 2 bowling alleys, at least on this side of town. So I'm like,
wait,
you know
did you
what?
tell him that you worked at a bowling alley?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he just figured it out on his own. But even then,
I think
like,
he went to the other bowling alley first.
See, like, why are you doing all that?
Well, actually, he kind of lived up the street a little bit from the bowling alley, so maybe he just was like, you know, I'll go to this one. Okay, yeah, but that happened.
He probably just figured, he figured it out. But it's like, dude.
Like, that's my job.
Right.
But you want to know what the really messed up thing is?
Hmm.
I said, this isn't going to work out. And he was still trying to make it work. And I was like, okay, what's my name? His response, I kid you not, he said, I still got the message too. He said, I call you King. I said, that ain't my damn name. No, you can't even call me by my name.
Oh, you
don't even know my name. That's the point.
He was playing with you. He was playing around with you, for sure. Cause what?
Well, you know what? I should have known that it wasn't going to work out because I didn't find out until just a little bit, like a day or so after we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was 22. And yeah, I told him that he was 28. And I was like, oh, that's 6 years. That's quite a bit of a gap. Mm-hmm. But I'm mature, okay? And I'm like, okay, he's older, but also he had like a government job.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, so he must really be, you know,
like legit.
Yeah, like that was the thing that kind of sold me on, okay, let me go ahead and, you know, just give it a try. Well, no, he wasn't 28. Barely, this motherfucker was pushing 40. And I'm like, excuse me? He looked good. Oh, he looked good. He looked 28.
Why lie about your age?
Okay, maybe 29. But he looked...
But 29 is still young. Like, it's still, like...
Right, but when you tell me that you pushing...
40?
Yeah.
Why do you feel the need to lie about your age to that extent? And I'm pretty sure he was aware of how good he looked for his age, so why feel the need to lie?
Probably because he knew that I was younger. And he probably because as you get older, of course, especially if you're single, you're going to be thinking, oh, well, you know, like, I like this age group of people, but they're not really checking for older people, not unless it's to pay their bills or anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still,
I
like,
get it, but I'm like, dude, I'm like, no. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, and I was like, I done had 2 people lie to me about their age. Like, age ain't nothing but a letter. You know what I mean? So we don't have to lie.
Right.
I'm like, that's wild.
Dang. It's always something.
Oh yeah, but listen, let's go ahead and change the subject because now I'm getting flashbacks.
Okay.
And I kind of have the urge to grab my phone and just send a quick text message.
Let's move on.
and let me tell you that just like you told me earlier, I have been listening to Tori Kelly's album as well for the past 12,000 years.
Yes, and I don't know, I was doing something at home and I was like, let me listen to this album again, and then I couldn't stop after that. I couldn't stop. And then I found out what my favorite song is on the album, doing that, just constantly listening to it over and over. I found out what my favorite song is and what my least favorite song is. That used to be my favorite song. So this is going to be really interesting.
I can already tell. I'm going to be so proud of you. I am, because everyone that I've ever met in my life, we don't have the same music taste. Now, you know, I love listening to love songs and slow songs and everything.
Right.
But I do have my, you know, my rap.
Right.
You know.
It depends on the mood you're in and where you're at in life. Yeah, I get that.
Right, like I could turn on my rap playlist, you know, with any of my friends, and we all gonna jam out.
Right.
But what's in my soul, my spirit, what's in my bone marrow, it's the love songs that other people, they not checking for at all. But the fact that you love this album,
yes,
makes me feel good.
Yeah, because I'm just like, oh my god, I literally don't think I've listened to like anything else fully. Like, of course, I still listen to other songs, but it's been this album for like the past 2-3 weeks now.
We about to rate this album, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first, okay?
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
And we're gonna compare. Yeah. We're doing
least favorite to favorite.
Yes, least favorite to favorite. Least favorite to favorite.
So 14 to 1. So that's because it's 15 to 1. It's okay, 15, right?
Yeah, 15. Oh, baby, double check your card real quick.
Why do I still have 14? All right, so for 15, I have Diamonds. Which initially was my favorite. Don't know why.
Okay.
I really don't know why, because now it's definitely number 15. Yeah.
Wow, it done went from 1 all the way down to the last to 15.
Yeah, it's my least favorite one is Diamonds. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
14, I have Young Gun. Yeah. Like, I don't hate it or anything at all. It's just not like my favorite amongst the album.
Okay.
For 13, I have Unbelievable.
Okay.
It's cool. It's nice. Makes me kind of want to dance a little bit. But
yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Right.
Yeah, not one of my favorites. For 12, I have the original Missing You.
Okay.
Because you can definitely tell the differences so much. Now that I really listen to both of them, I'm like, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Like, yeah. For 11, I have Thing You Do. I might have ranked that one a bit too low, but yeah.
We all make mistakes. It's okay.
I might have ranked that one a bit too low, but yeah. For 10, I have Purple Skies Interlude.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. For 9, I have Alive If I Die.
Okay.
I feel like I probably should have ranked them a little higher too, but it's okay. For 8, I have Same Girl.
Okay.
7 is Shine On.
Okay.
6 is Spruce. 5.
Huh.
Yeah. I like Spruce though. I do.
Okay.
I do.
Kind of a shocker, but okay.
Really? For 5, I have Cut. I really like Cut.
Okay.
I do. These are like the top 5 now. For 4, I have High Water. But the way I have this ranked now, it's confusing me because I think I definitely had it ranked wrong the last time. I feel like I'm missing a song. Because I had High Water ranked as 3 before.
Ooh.
And then for 2, I had Oceans.
And
then for 1, it's Shelter. But I feel like I'm missing a song.
Missing You, the R&B version.
Okay, yeah. I ranked that one. Or no, I still forgot a song. That's why the ranking is messed up. I still forgot a song. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take the top 5. So 5 is going to be Cut. 4 is going to be Missing You R&B Edit. 3 is going to be High Water. 2 is Oceans, and then 1 is Shelter.
Okay. Okay.
So Shelter is my favorite song off of the album.
Yeah. Listen, it already took us about 20 damn minutes.
Yeah, because I'm like, why do I keep forgetting a song? Because I was like, there's 15 tracks on this album, and I keep writing 14 down, so I'm missing one.
See, you kept forgetting a song. I kept putting the numbers too close to each other, or too spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and it was kind of
It was just very irritating to me.
Now you know. So Diamonds is my least favorite, and Shelter is my favorite.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything else is just in between.
Let me tell you about mine.
Yes,
okay.
I'm very interested to see.
Okay. Caution. Okay, because there's a lot of taste going on up over here. Number 15, I too have Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 14, I have Spruce.
Okay. Yeah.
For number 13, I have the Purple Skies interlude. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The reason it's ranked so low is because I can't sing any of it. At all.
Yeah.
And then number 12, I have, Unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
Now number 11, I have Same Girl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought that one would be ranked a little higher for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, you might be shocked. Okay, okay. So for number 10, I have Missing You, just the original.
Yeah.
Number 9,
Yes.
I have High Water.
Really?
Which is really weird because that's one of the songs that I go back and replay on the album.
Yeah, I've been replaying that one a lot too.
Ooh, especially this past week. Because I've been needing some
Just
uplifting.
Yep, that's exactly
that'll
what
do
it
it.
is. Yeah.
Now, number 8, I have Shine On.
Okay. I could understand that.
I do love that song.
Yeah, I have that ranked as, I think, 7 on mine. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, ours are somewhat similar.
Yeah.
That's what I was hearing. But number 7, I have Alive If I Die.
Okay.
Now, this is where it gets hard.
Ooh.
For number 6, I have Thing You Do.
Okay. Right.
So number 5, I have Shelter.
Wow.
Love that song.
I love it so much. It does something. And then the electric guitar solo with her voice syncing up with it is just like my favorite thing ever.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, it gets even harder. Okay. So number 4. I had a hard time with the top 4.
Yeah.
So number 4, I have Young Gun.
I can understand that. I get that because it's not my favorite.
Are you sure? Because you put it so low.
I did. I was just about to say that. I put it very low. I put it before my least favorite song on the album. So, yeah.
That's wild.
It's cool. It's just and I like the little the taps and the clicks and the
little pitter patters.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know. It's just not really it doesn't really do a lot for me. I will listen to it, but it's just I don't go back and replay it again after.
No, listen.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that song. That was on repeat for at least a week. And I still have to put it so low on the list. I really hate myself for it. But number 3 is Cut. So good. So I remember when I first came out. Oh my gosh.
And I think the fact that Timbaland produced it just makes it all the more better too.
Yep.
It's wow.
She really did her thing with that song.
Yeah.
And number 2 is the Missing You R&B edit.
Yep.
When that one came out, I said, "Oh, this is the original." Yep.
Should have been the original.
Ooh, that should have been a single.
Yeah, it should have.
She needs to get her ass back in that studio and add another minute.
She's on tour.
I know.
She's on tour right now. That's all I see on my For You page is just her performing.
Yeah, but that song needs to be a little bit longer.
It does.
Same as Cut and Young Gun. Just saying. And then, of course, number 1, I have Oceans.
Oceans. No, that song, I have that as number 2 on mine because, oh my God, it's the lyrics, and the progression in her vocals, it's just.
Oh my gosh, any song that can sit up here and make me cry is gonna be my number 1.
It's just so beautiful.
Yep. But that top 4, even the top 5, very hard because they hold something so near and dear to my heart. They just make me think about my ex.
Yep.
I know.
That's it. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think my favorites are Shelter, Ocean, and High Water. Those are like, and Missing You, R&B.
Yes.
Those are my favorites for sure.
She really did her thing with that album.
She did. I really, really hope it takes her like
up and up.
Yeah.
Up and away.
Because she's just so, oh my God.
So talented. So wise. So young.
So underrated. Fresh. So underrated. So like annoyingly underrated. But then at the same time, I'm kind of happy she's not so far above the top because
you know things can get a little
right, and she's very humble and she's very like adamant on expressing her like, I'm not gonna sell out to whatever to get whatever. I'm gonna remain who I've always been. And
same girl.
Yes, that song literally explains all of that, and I'm very happy that she's so open and honest about remaining that way. Because, you know, there's so many artists, obviously, that are at the top, but it's like I feel like they've lost so much of their integrity and their morals and their, like, sense of humanity. So for her to still be in the industry for as long as she's been in it and still remain that way is, like, mind-boggling to me. Because she seems like such a sweet girl.
You think I can save up $6,000 by August?
I mean, if you keep working the way you do, I feel like you can.
Thank you, because you won't believe who didn't have faith in me. My mama.
I knew it. I was gonna say, I was like, your mom. I didn't want to say it, but then I had a feeling. I was like, oh.
I was like, mama, first of all, okay, you might be right. Okay, but don't doubt me.
If we're thinking like very like realistically.
Oh, then the answer's no.
Yeah, but if we're going based off of just like faith and motivation alone, yeah, you can do it.
Faith and motivation?
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, this is a fantasy podcast, so I'm going to be living in a fantasy, okay?
I think you can do it. If you keep working the way you do, as much as you do with these 3 jobs, and you're making like great tips at Applebee's, yeah, I think you can do it.
Oh, I have to tell you. Yesterday, I was with my sister, right?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, what happened?
Oh, my goodness.
What happened? You scared me when you sent me that text. I was like, a little bit. I was like, is everything okay?
Oh, no, don't worry about me. You know, Taven fine. You know, yeah, Taven good. He'll snap a neck real quick if you have to. So everything's fine. Well, with me. But it's so funny because we left her house. We go to the store. On our way back, there's a quick shop right on the corner. And then up the street, on the same block as her, is a bank. And as soon as we turn the corner, right at the quick shop, there's police cars pulling into the quick shop and one driving like around it. And we keep driving and there's more police cars like all at the bank. There's people outside with binoculars looking through because it's a lot of like open space with just trees. I think it might be a little pond or something in the neighborhood. And then one man, he got out the car and he had this long sniper. And my sister was like, oh my gosh, it's a murderer. Oh gosh, they trying to get somebody. They got binoculars. And she is just freaking out.
What happened?
I don't know, but my sister, the funniest person on earth. Oh my gosh, she said, we gotta get inside right now. I said, go ahead and text your mama and make sure she got her door locked because, you know, sometimes she be sleeping with the door unlocked. Ooh. You know, it's dangerous out here. People be breaking in through the vents and whatnot.
Going up through the balcony.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that, because my balcony is sitting a little bit,
bit
too low to the ground. Like, it's hardly even a balcony. I'll never forget when I first moved in here. My brother said, "You know what? You're gonna come in one day, and you're gonna walk across the balcony, and you're gonna see some hands on the bars."
Oh my God! Why would he say that?
But yeah, that happened yesterday. My sister was like, "I gotta get on the Facebook pages. I gotta get on the police scanner."
No, like what? A sniper? At the gas station?
That's wild.
What? Who are y'all looking for? Who did what?
I need context. I need explanation. Like, what happened?
But then I came back to my side of the world right here, little Bougieville.
Mm-hmm.
No police,
Yeah.
no crowds of people, no flashing lights.
I don't think
no guns.
ever see. I mean, unless we're just out and we see them on the streets and they're, driving around or whatever. But I never see them around like where I live.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you've been on like TikTok lately, but have you been hearing about that question that they've been asking in regards to like women? Like, would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
The bear.
Mm-hmm.
The bear.
Yeah, most of every woman that I've seen make a TikTok that's responded to that question has said the bear.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of men are pissed off and they're making their own responses, basically saying they don't understand why women are choosing the bear.
Because you're not a woman.
Exactly. And it's deeper than that, obviously, too. It's deeper than you just not being a woman and not understanding why she's choosing the bear. They're like, y'all know good and well you wouldn't want to be stuck in a forest with a bear over a man. And it's like, think about it. Like, really, like, sit down and, like, use those brain cells. Like, think about it. Like a bear is gonna maul me to death, possibly, and not do anything to me after.
Or, just hear me out. If you cover yourself in your own urine, okay, the bear will just go away.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Why do I feel like it is?
It might be.
I feel like that's some type of weird survival tactic to use, like, in the forest.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
I feel like
it was in the cartoon once, but yeah.
Yeah, but I just think it's a really interesting thing because it's not even about the bear. It's about the man's character at the end of the day, which is going over a lot of their heads. It's like, it's not about the bear. It's about you and your lack of, like, humanity and decency as a human being. Not just a man, but as a human being. So it's like the fact that a lot of men either aren't trying to understand or it's just simply going in one ear out the other. They're not like comprehending it. It's just like,
do I need to explain it? Do I need to explain
like why?
To the men? Okay,
like,
okay.
Why?
Okay, here comes Dr. Tarsi. Okay, this is why. Okay, because listen, a bear, and really not just a bear, but any animal. Okay, any animal comes in contact with a human, their instinct. Natural instinct, especially being out in the wild, is going to be to either defend themselves or to get dinner. Which both end the same way, with you being right. You with the man, first of all, they have opposable thumbs, so that tells you everything right there. Number one, okay. Aside from the opposable thumbs, if you're a woman and you're stuck with the man.
It's really like...
Listen, Jack the Ripper. I'm just saying.
Which is like a pretty good example because it's like... I don't know. It's like you're with a man and it's a long, disgusting, treacherous list of things that man could do to you. Like, and even after he's killing you, it's not just about him killing you. It's about the things that he'll do to your unalived corpse after he's killed you.
And it's nothing new because it's happened before.
That a bear doesn't even have, like, the brain capacity to do. And it's like, I feel like that's what they're not understanding. Like, because it's not about the bear. It's about you as a man and your predatory behavior.
Ooh, the P word.
And it's been really interesting seeing everybody's take, and like there's a lot of men out there who are understanding and they're like, oh yeah, I choose the bear too. Like, I get it. And then there's your men who are just like, no, good and well, you wouldn't want to be in a forest stuck with bear over a man and blah blah blah. And it's like, you don't get it. You're not getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost said something.
Oh no.
You don't want to know either.
Oh no. I kind of do now. You can't say that and then no, I kind of want to know.
I'm going to pick the bear. Okay, I'm going to pick the bear. But what the man look like?
David, you could be the most attractive man in the world, but it's like, if we're in a situation and
I will pick Michael B. Jordan first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then the bear. Big Sean. You know what? I'm gonna go one step further. Noah Beck. I'm gonna go another step further. And I hope I say the right brother. He's the one that's doing a little wrestling right now.
Oh.
Logan Paul.
Ew. Really?
Wait, hold on.
Yuck.
Is that the one?
Really? There's
Or maybe it's
Jake
Jake.
and Logan. Really?
Wait, hold on. Maybe it is Logan. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Seriously?
Wait, hold on. I think I'm getting them mixed up.
I know who's who.
Is that the one that was in the forest in Japan?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I take that back.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have some kind of morals. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me redeem myself. Let me
Uh-huh.
redeem
I'm
myself.
gonna
Hold
need
on.
you to.
Wait a minute. I got it. Get ready for it. My barber.
Okay.
And seeing so many TikToks about it this week, and it's just been. And it's,
I'm sorry.
did you think about something?
I did. Oh gosh. It's so funny. You know the sound on TikTok? Oh gosh, it is so funny. I come from holding that mother like, nah.
Oh!
Like, hey.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
What if I like eat food, okay, and I don't use my syringe for the holes in my mouth?
Like to flush it out and then clean it out.
Yeah, like what if I don't do that and like the holes like close and I have like food trapped in there?
Well, that would be quite the conundrum, wouldn't it?
Conundrum. What is that word? What does that mean?
It's basically like a bad situation, or you're in a pickle, or a problem, a conundrum.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm in a predicament.
It's really gross, but I imagine the food would probably get really gross and moldy.
Rotten
And that's
oh.
inside of your cheek. Oh, that's so gross.
I've been thinking about that for a week.
Really? Oh my god, dude.
I don't know why. But I promise you, I have been using, like I used it this morning
That's
after
good.
I ate my oatmeal and brushed my teeth.
That's good.
Okay, I cannot go back because let me tell you. Okay, so I was sitting there in the chair, right? They had me hooked up to the machine, okay? They put one here. She said, lift your shirt up. I said, okay, I am not a whore. But she put one here, okay? No, she stuck it into my vein and then taped it down. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, the doctor came in and was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, oh, I'm shocked that he's actually like, you know, being somewhat nice. Because he didn't really give up any nice vibes when I went in for my consultation. It was like a real quick, okay, let's see what we got here. I was like, I don't even know your name, sir.
Yeah,
But,
I hate when doctors kind of like do that. They don't introduce
Just
themselves.
get right
They're
in.
just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like you're gonna be like working with tools inside my mouth and
Yeah, I
putting me
need
to
to feel
sleep. I need
safe.
to know your first name or your last name or
Please.
your doctor name, something.
Yeah, I had to Google it after the surgery, but it's okay. But you know, he came in. I'm like, I mean, you listen. I'm just ready to get this over with. He said, it's okay. It's gonna go by real quick. And they put the drugs in,
The anesthesia.
and I was like, I'm going to die. Like.
Oh my god.
As soon as they hooked that in, I instantly felt everything like running into my veins, my bloodstream, and I said, look, let me put my head down because I feel like I might fall over.
Yeah, you get like a warm, kind of almost like, it's like a warm feeling you get right before.
Warm?
I was warm.
I felt death.
I don't know what that feels like.
Okay,
So,
listen.
I don't know. It just felt very warm, and you feel like a tingling sensation, like at your lower half, and then your eyes get heavy, and that's it.
Eyes get heavy. Listen, and like the way it felt, I was like when they finally brought me back, and when I knew like, okay, I'm alive now, I was like, this is probably exactly what it felt like when you're in jail and they give you the death sentence and you get death by like poison or drugs or whatever, and they hook you up to the machine, right?
Yeah.
And like all that good, like that's, I feel like that's exactly how it feels.
Well,
I died.
I wish you could have had a different experience. It doesn't sound like obviously they're not there to coddle you or anything,
Right.
but at least make the experience more comfortable for you.
I think I made it uncomfortable for them.
Why? How?
Well, I definitely told her, I said, listen, when y'all bring me back to life, okay, when y'all do that, and if I tell y'all, like, hey, who's that in the corner, and you look and there's nobody in the corner, trust me, there's somebody in the corner. I'm gonna need y'all to get them. And it was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. And I'm like, can y'all like really fight? Because he be beating my ass every day. And it was like, oh yeah, we can, you know, like we can take him, we can get down, we can get rowdy. And I'm just like, my ass is gonna die. Like, I was playing with the machine that tracks like your heart rate and everything. It was beating fast.
Oh yeah, mine was too.
Girl, I slowed that damn thing down. And then I sped it up again.
Oh my god.
I was like, ooh, I wonder if I can start my heartbeat for even just a second.
Oh my gosh.
And so I tried to do that. And I kid you not, it got slower and slower. And I said, okay, I think I might actually need to kill myself to do that. And they're going to be like, excuse me? Like, what?
What?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, we're gonna go to the mall. I was just there yesterday with my granny looking for a freaking bra. They didn't have any bras. The only bra that they had that was strapless had padding in it, and it still didn't fit. I need something to like lift them up.
Right, I need some help.
So that's why I was like, maybe I'll go to Victoria's Secret and they can measure me, and then maybe they'll have the right bra, because I got a lot of...
We can do that too.
Yeah, let's go. It's 2:46. Let's go.
Yes.
We have time.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Because you get nothing else from me today. Goodbye.